Let me see if I can see you. I've got my head missing, haven't I? So start with your shoulder rolls. You know, sometimes I can get on this Zoom and right, you'll have to just make do with not seeing my head. Oh, so we're going to get warmed up, just in case you're not warm or just in case you're not warm already. Yeah.
We can see your head. You're fine.
Oh, can you? Oh, right.
Absolutely fine.
Oh, because I can't see it on there. Oh, that's good.
No, but you're actually we can see the whole lot of you.
Oh, well, that's good. I know. Do you know? It's because of.
You still have your microphone on though, Jonathan.
Yeah, no, just switched it off again.
Oh, yeah. I don't mind, to be honest. There's only a couple of you. It's not too bad, is it? Ooh. So give your shoulders a roll. Ooh. See, all I can see is up to there. Let me tell you, it's an improvement. So, tummy muscles in, shoulders back. Lift one arm and we're going to take it over. So as you lift, try and take your elbow and your shoulder back. And then change. I'll just put my glasses there because I need them to see my session plan. Even though I know what I'm doing, I do forget. Ooh. So as you take the arm over, take the shoulder back and take the elbow back. So it's mainly going to be abs today. We're going to get warmed up and do a few roll downs and a few stretches. It's too hot for jumping about, isn't it? We did the CrossFit workout this morning, but it was 7 o'clock, but it's nearly killed me off. And then just zip up again, tummy muscles in, shoulders back, interlock the fingers, and round the back, tuck the head in. Take the hands to the opposite way. Bring it back and then lift, shoulders back and down and bring it down. And again, interlock the fingers. So really imagine you're stretching your shoulder blades out. Take your hands the other way and then back, lift. Ooh. Let's do 2 more. So tummy muscles in tight, squeeze your glute, squeeze your bum. One more. Let me just put my watch on. And then we're going to go into roll down. So bring your feet a little bit closer. Tummy muscles in, shoulders back. Deep breath in. Chin onto your chest and let's roll through the spine. Squeezing. Rolling down. And squeeze to come back. And come right up. If you want to, you can go on your tiptoes as you come up. A little bit more of a stretch in your calves and also a bit of balance thrown in. Why not? Ooh. Squeeze. Just do one more. Big stretch. Excellent. I'm going to go back to that side bend again. So it doesn't matter which side you do. So take the arm over and just have a little look, shoulder back, elbow back, and just see if we can go a bit further. You should feel the stretch all the way down. And let's change sides. So shoulder back, elbow back. One more each side. Excellent. Excellent. Give yourself a little shake. Let me just check what we're doing. Right. So, the next one we're going to do, I'll just show it you first. It's a walkout, but we're trying to walk out as far as we possibly can. With this one, you just got to be careful that you don't fall. You don't face plant the floor. So let's have a go. Zip up, so you really need to squeeze your core for this one, squeeze your glutes. I'm going to roll down. I'll speed it up a bit, but I don't want you to do it this quick, just to show. So we're going to walk out, and we're going to carry on walking out as far as we can. Now, if you're on something that's a bit slippy, you probably need to be careful. So good. Now, let me move my feet back. So you walk out as far as you can, squeeze your tummy muscles, and we walk back. And stretch. So go. We'll start now. We're gonna do. Let's try 3 or 4. See how we go. So roll down. If you're doing it really slow, you might only do 3. If you did it a bit quicker, maybe 4. Just walk out slowly. So normally we'd get to this position, plank position. We're going to try and walk out a bit further, but again, it will depend on what surface you're on. Try, if you're on a mat, to not have your feet on the mat and your arms off the mat, because that's not good. So squeeze your tummy muscles. It really challenges your core. So you just keep at it. You don't have to do it in time with me. Squeeze in. It probably would have been better doing it off the mat actually. Let me just try it. Just because once your feet are on the mat and your hands come off it, the mat can move. It's quite slippy. Now do what you can. Oh, I've disappeared, haven't I? It's quite tough, that one. So when you've done 3 or 4, just give your shoulders a little roll, give your wrists a little bit of a shake, a little bit of a stretch if you need to, because we are doing a little bit more wrist work. Not too much. A shake. So we're going to roll down, and we're just going to come into a box position. So just roll yourself down, and then just come into box position. So we're going to go into bulldog, and we're going to ease into it. So that's how we do things. So spread your fingers, have your middle finger pointing forward, tummy muscles are pulled in nice and tight. Take a deep breath in, and we're going to lift the knees about 2 inches. And we're going to take a deep breath in, and then slowly exhale, and then come down. So that's the first one breath. We're going to go again. This time we're going to try 2 breaths, but remember, you always do what is right for you. If it's too much, stay for 1 breath. If it's too much doing bulldog in general, just stay in this position. Now, if you want to change your feet, you can place the front of your foot down. I find it a bit harder, but you can try it. So this time we're taking a deep breath in, and we're coming up. Exhale. We're going to hold it for 2. So let's inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly come down. So if now you need to sit back, have a stretch. Ooh, if your wrists, I can feel that in my wrists actually. Give them a little shake. The next one is 3. So we take a deep breath in to go up. So remember, you're pulling your tummy muscles in as tight as you possibly can. So let's take a deep breath in and come up. So we're going to try and hold for 3 breaths. So inhale. Exhale. As you exhale, squeeze your tummy muscles tight. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing it down. Have a little stretch, have a little rest. Oh, I can feel it in my right wrist today. And then we're going to try for 4. But again, whatever's right for you. So you really need to be squeezing the tummy muscles tight, zipping up. Are we ready? Deep breath in, and we lift, and we're going to hold for 4 breaths. So let's inhale, hold, exhale, squeeze, inhale, squeezing as you exhale. 2 more breaths if we can. The last one. And relax. Ooh. Sit yourself back into child pose. Oh, my wrist. So extend your fingertips away. And let's just walk both hands over to the right. Put your left hand on top and push your head in the gap. Let's change sides. Centre, and let's just give the wrists a little bit of a stretch, a little bit of a wiggle. And before we turn over, we're just going to do cat and cow. So come into box position, and we're going to round the back and tuck the head in. Ooh, really stretch. And then arch the back. So as we arch the back, try to keep the shoulders where they are. Try to keep the length through the arms, and arch the back. Just keep doing that with your cat and cow. I'm just going to forward that because I hate this track. Round the back. And then when you're ready, we're going to turn onto our backs. So just hug your knees in for a sec. I'm going to move away from the wall a little bit. So just hug your knees in. And we've got 6 different exercises. I'm going to do them twice. Dead easy, dead easy. So first one we're doing is a crunch. You've all done that before. So shoulders down, tummy muscles in tight, zip up. Your feet can be anywhere you want them to be. Let's have your hands either on your temple. You can, if you wanted to, put them under your neck, but it's only for support. It's not in any way to lift your head up, or you can have them on your thighs. So I'm going to put mine on my thighs, I think. So tummy muscles in, and set me watch. I'm going to take a deep breath in. I've got them on my temples, I've just had my thighs on, so never mind. As we exhale, we look up and we squeeze. And we inhale to come down. So if you wanted, you could put your hands there. If you wanted, you could have them over your head. It's a little bit harder. We just want to be mindful of not letting the chin drop to the chest. So keep going with that. Just going to check everyone's okay. Obviously I'm not checking On the one I'm recording, it's just the Zoom. So keep going, guys. You've got a few more seconds. And relax. So show you the next one. So the next one, we're in the same position on the floor, shoulders down, deep breath in, and we come up, we squeeze the tummy muscles, don't dip your chin to your chest, and we take the right hand to the outside of the left knee. We come down and we come up and we do left hand, right side of the knee. So have a little practice. Deep breath in, squeeze, come down. And you can take, if you want to make it a bit harder, take your feet further away. Are we ready? I'll put the magic watch on. We're going to do a minute of this. Don't worry how fast you do them. You do them whatever. We don't really want them too fast, to be honest. So the clock is on. Let's go. Left hand to the outside of the knee. I'm bringing my hands back to my temples, just to make it a bit harder. Squeeze your tummy muscles tight. Keep going, keep going. We did about 30 seconds. I'm just going to grab my drink for you. Still all working. We'll open the window a bit more now. The dogs stop barking. It's hot in here. You've got 10 seconds, guys. And relax. So you can hug your knees in if you like. So the next one we're going to do, the mat's moved. We sort of sit up, so everything's pulled in tight. We're trying to sit on the sit bones, so do get yourself sort of comfy. Shoulders are backing down, so we'll try to avoid that. Shoulders backing down. You can have your arms up in front like that, or you can have them out to the side. I'm just going to go to one side to the other, squeezing your tummy muscles tight. So again, I'm going to put the watch on, the magic watch. I'm going to, so shoulders back. If you prefer tapping your hand down, you can, or if you want to just take the elbow down. Sometimes in class we do this with the band, just gives you something to focus on. So you squeeze your tummy muscles tight, and we try to avoid the rounding. So it's and again, we don't want to go too fast. Let's see what we're on. Halfway. If you wanted to try this with your legs up, you could do. Just makes it a little bit harder again. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And then just hug your knees in. Have a little breather. Just hug your knees in, lie on your back. So the next one, the next 3. We're going to do the next 3, then we'll put them all together again and do them one after another. So the next one is a leg drop. So we take both legs in the air. We're going to try and have the shoulders down into the floor. I keep lifting them up because I'm talking to you. You can have your arms out to the side or to the side there. Squeeze your tummy muscles. We're going to push the heels away. I'm going to take the right leg down. Squeeze your bum, squeeze your abs when it gets about an inch from the floor, and bring it back. So we want to be doing it maybe, let's think about a count of 4, no quicker than a count of 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze, back, 2, 3, 4. Go again. Down, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze, back, 2, 3. So you can have a practice just while I get the magic watch. Are we ready? Let's go. So squeeze your tummy muscles in tight, and it's down, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze, back, 2. And then it's down, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze, back, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Back, 2. Keep going. Squeeze, back. So keep going. Let me just have a look. Check it. Brilliant. You're halfway. So tummy muscles are in tight. As you get to the bottom, squeeze your glutes and squeeze your abs. So as you come back, you know you're really working your core. Oh, it's a lovely sunny day today. We'll get out in the garden for a bit. Hope you're all enjoying the sunshine. And most people pretty much back at work now, except us. Got a few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in. So the next one, we bring the hands to the temple, and this time we extend the right leg, we lift the body, and the right shoulder comes in the direction of the left knee, not the elbow, the shoulder. We bring it in, we extend, we lift, and we change. So it's not one movement, because usually what happens is people end up doing it too quick and doing this. We don't want to do that. We want to keep the elbows wide. We want to lift the body, extend the right leg, lift, shoulder to knee, come back, bring it in, extend, lift, left shoulder to right knee. Have a go. Are we ready? The clock is going on. Let's have a go. So it's left, lift, squeezing your tummy muscles as tight as you possibly can. You will feel the difference in this if you lift the shoulder, take it across, bring it back and come down. It does make a difference, rather than just literally extend the legs as quick as you can and moving your body, but really make it a point of lifting, come down, extend. You can feel that in your abs. Got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Got one more to do. You have done this one before, but it's a bit ago. So got 2 options for this one. We're coming to tabletop. I'm going to take the right foot on top of the left knee. So it's what we would do if we were having a stretch of the glutes. But we're not stretching the glutes. So you can either keep your leg bent or you can straighten it. It's quite hard with the leg straightened. So if you want to try it first with the leg bent, I just want to give you options. So if you can't get that right foot on top there, just put it anywhere you can. So I'll show you this one first. So hands on the temple. I'm going to keep my shoulders down into the floor. Everything's zipped up. So I'm going to take my left foot down to the floor for a count of 4. So it's down, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze, and then we come back, 2, 3, 4, and down. So when you come back, you really feel like you really need to squeeze your tummy muscles in. So if you're doing it with your legs straight, it's exactly the same. It's down, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze and back, 2, 3, 4. So let's have a go. Put the watch on. So right foot either on top of the left knee or cross, anywhere you can get, and it's down, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze and back, 2, 3, 4, and down. So do make sure you come back for the count of 4, because it'll get quite tough when it gets to 3, 2, 3. Keep going. So it is quite tough that when it gets to 3, but you do need to pull it in. You're halfway. Keep going. I was so close this morning to giving up doing the workout. I just wasn't feeling it at all, but I carried on and carried on. I just thought, oh well, anything's better than nothing, and I did manage to finish it. And you do have days like that, don't you? So if you are having one of those days, just do as much as you can and slow it down. You can still do the minute but not do as many reps. You got 3, 2, 1 and relax. So just hug your knees in, have a little breathe, a little stretch of the back, stretch of your glutes, and we're going to start from the beginning. So we're going to do the first 3 and then I'll let you have a little rest and then we'll do the last 3. So the first one was crunches, the second one was hand to the outside of the knee, and the third one we sit it up and we go from side to side, or you can take the hand, whichever you feel right, and we'll have a little rest and then we'll do the last 3. So are we ready for crunches? 3, 2, 1, let's go, and squeeze and look up. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down if you can. We're looking up at the ceiling. Squeezing your tummy muscles tight. Keep going. Keep going. I'm going to talk you through it. So with this one, you can do as many as you want to with the crunches. And again, if you are feeling a bit tired, if you're doing it later on, just do as many as you can in a minute, as many as you feel like doing. If you did 5, it's better than doing none, isn't it? So you've got about 10 seconds. And we'll go straight to the second exercise. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. So left hand to the outside of the right knee and change and change and change. So if you wanted to, you could take your legs further away. If you find that any of these exercises hurt your back or you don't particularly like them, just do one that is okay. Do that 2 or 3 times if you have to, because I know sometimes things don't necessarily suit. Sometimes I struggle with my back. Let me just move that off there. So keep going, guys. It's just telling me I'm running out of time, but you always get quite a bit extra after that, don't we? So keep going. A few more seconds. And then we sit up. So sit yourself up, tummy muscles in tight, shoulders back and down, and we go to one side, then the other. So there's a couple of ways you could do this. Keep going. Something's come up on this again now. Oh, don't like this technology. Keep going. We'll have a little rest after this one. So squeeze your tummy muscles. If you prefer to do it that way, do it that way. Whatever's right for you. Keep going, you've got about 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then just hug the knees in. Oh, little breather, little stretch in the back. Just a little one. We need to get these other exercises done before the Zoom goes off. So push your heels up to the ceiling. Deep breath in, zip everything up. Hands to the temple or out to the side. I'm going to take the right leg down for a count of 4. Oh, put the clock on. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze your glutes before you come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and change. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze and back. 2, 3, 4. Down. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze and back. So if this is too much with your legs straight, just have a slight bend in them. Or if you find that's still too much for your back, don't go all the way down. Always different things you can do, guys. You know that anyway. Keep going. see what's, oh, it's bicycle legs next, isn't it? Trying to think what was next. So keep going, what we've got. A few seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, back, 2, and change, lift, and then hug the knees in, hands on your temples. You're going to extend your right leg, lift the chest, and take your right shoulder in the direction of the left knee, come down, lift and change, squeeze. So really emphasize on lifting and taking the shoulder over to the opposite knee, not the elbow. That closes in a bit too much. Keep going. A few more seconds and then we've got one more to do, and then we'll have a stretch. Hopefully we'll have a bit of time left. Bring your legs to tabletop, bring your right foot on top of the left knee or anywhere you can get it. Hands to the side. I'm going to take the heel to the floor for 4, 3, 2, 1. Once we get there, we zip up and we squeeze the glutes and we come back. 2, 3, squeeze it in, 4, and again, down, 2, 3, 4, and back, 2, 3, 4. If you wanted to change to a straight leg, you can. Do try to pull it in when you get to 4. So it's down, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze and back. 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Down, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze and come back. 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. And back. 2, 3, 4. Let's change leg. So the left foot comes over the right knee and it's down, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze and lift. 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Keep going, guys. Squeezing as we bring that right knee in. So your leg will either be bent or straight, whichever is good for you. Always squeeze at the bottom before you come back. Few more seconds. Hug the knees in. Ooh, hug it. Can you feel your abs? So rock from side to side. Ooh, let your shoulders go into the mat. And we're just going to bring your feet onto the floor. Take them as wide as you might if you can. Arms out if you've got the space. Take your knees down to the right and your head to the left. If you want a bit of a stretch in the arms, take the arms above the head. Let's change the knees to the other side. So knees over to the left. So we've got a bit of a wider stance with the feet. Come back to the centre, hug the knees in. Ooh. So rock from side to side, hug the knees in just to give your back a little bit of a roll in the mat. And then let's take these over to the right. You can pull your left leg down with your right hand. Now with your right arm, if you wanted to, you could take it round in a circle. And you do get a really deep stretch. But it will depend on your shoulders. You don't have to. If you're tired, you can just take it out. Let's take a deep breath. Exhale. Slowly change sides, knees to the left. Your left hand comes onto the right knee if you want to, and again with this right arm you can take it all the way around and just get a bit more of a stretch. So enjoy. Ooh. One more. And come back to the centre, straighten the legs. You're going to take your arms above your head. And we'll just take a deep breath in. And then you're going to lengthen your toes and lengthen your fingertips. And relax. Do that one more time. Deep breath in. Lengthen your toes, lengthen through the fingertips. And relax. And we're just going to have another little stretch. So I'm going to take your feet, I'm going to shuffle them over to the right side, and you can grab your left wrist with your right hand and you're going to shuffle over. So if I lose you guys on Zoom, make sure you do both sides and try and have a couple of breaths at the end, relaxation, because I will put it on the video, so if you're doing it again you'll get that, just in case if I lose you. So deep breath in, we try to keep the left shoulder down and the bum on the mat, and we're just leaning over towards the right side. So we don't want to come up like that, we really want to stay down. And then shuffle back to the centre. And we go shuffle the legs over to the left, and you can take the right wrist this time with your left hand, keeping the shoulders down as much as you can. Deep breath in. Come back to the centre, bring your arms to the side of your body. So Zoom's gone off now. So we'll just have a minute. So arms to the side of the body, place your palms upwards. And I want you to take a deep breath in, as deep as you possibly can through your nose. Hold it. Slowly start to exhale. I'm going to do that again. Deep breath in. Hold it. And exhale. So if you've got time now guys, I would definitely recommend at least 2 minutes lying here, deep breathing. I don't know if you've seen the breath video I did, it's on YouTube. It's literally just a few minutes, just deep breath practice. It's just for better lung health, and obviously at the minute with COVID about, deep breathing is recommended. So if you've got the time, just lie here and just take a few deep breaths in and slowly exhale and let your heart rate come down. Come out of fight or flight mode and we're going into relax and repair mode. Even if you've got stuff to do after, this is so beneficial, and I will talk more about it when we come back into the classes of why it's so beneficial. So I'm going to leave you there, and I don't want you to sit up and clap because I'm hoping that you'll stay down and have a few minutes or even 10 minutes. But I will see you all next week, so enjoy. Stay where you are if you can. Thank you very much.